We now stand in the wake of the Colorado Buffaloes' 2011 football season, a season in which the Buffaloes certainly struggled through a 2-10 campaign, 2-7 in Pac-12 conference play. Now, with all the consternation and frustration which we all experienced during the Buffs' inaugural season in this brand new league, it's amazing how perceptions change following a victory as the Buffs won over highly favored Utah on the day after Thanksgiving at Rice-Eccles Stadium 17-14. And in light of that victory, perceptions rightfully should change. What that victory did for the Buffs in the short and long-term future is incalculable. Initially, what it did was snap a 24-game road losing streak outside the state of Colorado, a streak which Jon Embree had called a stain on this once-proud program, a stain which weighed heavily on the current players, and I believe began to affect them greatly in recent seasons when faced with a tight game away from Folsom Field. The victory also allows a group of 28 seniors who have suffered through their 4 or 5 year careers at CU to leave this program on a high note with their heads held high, knowing that they didn't leave a mess for someone else to clean up. And Saturday's victory also disposed of the 500-pound gorilla in the room for the CU coaching staff when they hit the recruiting trail this week. Coming off a tough season is one thing to overcome, but having to answer the questions regarding having the longest losing streak in America on the road or not can be tough to explain to recruits, and certainly would have been used against the Buffs by competing schools on the recruiting trail. Moving forward, the slate has been wiped clean for the 2012 Buffaloes. The group returning for next season and the eventual incoming recruiting class can begin a season with great expectations and aspirations without the enormous albatross wrapped around their neck. Without question, 2011 was a trying season, but in order to build up, one must first clean out, which CU did by exercising the nasty road losing streak. Now it's up to the current players to make themselves better during the offseason, and most importantly, for Jon Embree and his staff to raise the squad's talent level by recruiting the best players in America. After all, now that nasty stain's been removed, it's time for the Buffs to really make an imprint on the Pac-12 next season. I'm Mark Johnson of 850 KOA Radio, and that's my view from the booth.